Hello everyone, today I want to do something new, a new format, reviewing something. I want to review something. I've always wanted to review something, and I think this is the perfect time to start reviewing something. This is Plants vs Zombies Revolution. This is a very fun Plants vs Zombies fan game. And also, just to tell the devs if they are watching this, or anyone if they're watching this is not a bad fan game. Most fan games are really good, apart from ones which literally have no work in it. But most PvZ fan games, or any fan games in general, are good. This isn't criticism, but it's also how I think you could change it, and the good parts about this. There are quite a lot of both. So that's what I would say, and let's get into the video. Plants vs Zombies fan games. We like them, we love them, maybe we hate them, but being honest, they are all good. But I'm here to review one thing alone, Plants vs Zombies Revolution. You can find this on the Game Jolt page, just called Plants vs Zombies Revolution. Warning, this game is in a beta, there are only 10 levels, so it isn't a massive fan game. I'm not covering a lot. This is maybe a small video, I don't really know, but that's what I want to say. So what I want to get started is just kind of analysing every plant, which is weird, but yeah. First of all, we have plants that literally have not changed at all. This is sunflower, pea shooter, and walnut. Simply haven't changed. You can't really change them that much. You can't buff them, you can't a lot. But may I mention that there is something with pea shooter, but I will get onto later. Next, we have the only plant who got a buff, or an entire rework, Snowpea. First of all, Snowpea has a really cute design, and I just like it. How Snowpea works in this game is, instead of shooting ice peas, she shoots peas. But what happens is that after a couple shots, she freezes the whole entire lane. It's very unique, it's a playstyle I haven't seen on a Snowpea ever. The closest thing I could say was Plants vs Zombies 2, plant food for Snowpea. But yeah, now we move on to the actual new plants. Next, we have a Grape Grenade. The Grape Grenade costs 50 sun. It's got a really fun design. I love how it blows up as well. I love a little light on it. It's a very interesting plant. It's kind of like a worse cherry bomb, but a worse cherry bomb in a way. Basically what it does, it explodes in a 1x3 area. There are a couple of pros and cons to this plant. One of the cons is that you literally can't shovel it, and the other con is basically that zombies have to be standing in the tile it's in to explode it, which is kind of a problem when you kind of want to get rid of a lot of zombies, so you place it in the middle, which I did kind of like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times, because I'm just bad at this game. Yeah, but that's great now. Moving on to the next one. Next, we have the Onion Ring. The Onion Ring is a very close attacker, basically. It's like a Bonk Choy, but honestly, I'd say much stronger. How it works is it has to be a tile or 2,000 front, I'm not exactly sure, in front of a zombie for it to do attacks. It does a lot of damage. It only hits one lane though, but it further spreads to 2 more lanes, I think. I'm not completely sure because I've never seen it happen. Anyway, this is a very well-made plant, and I love its name, the Onion Ring. It's really perfect because it shoots out rings. I think this plant is definitely best with the nut. Really, this feels like a bit of a longer insta-kill. Like, I don't really know an example. Yeah, like Porkcraft? Or like a cheap, like a not really, I don't know how to explain it. But yeah, that's, Onion Ring. Very good plant. Easy to funnest plant. That's how I use it with my Sun strat and a big part of the game. And yeah, let's move on to the next plant. Next up, we have a Chili Bean. Iceberg Lettuce plant with a very funny pun, but also it's basically a Plants vs Zombies 2 plant called Chili Bean, which is a bit of a problem, but still. How Chili Bean works is Iceberg Lettuce. It freezes zombies in a 1x1 area, and that's basically it. It doesn't freeze them for that long, but it also does freeze them for a bit. I can't really tell. I love how like smug he looks. I don't know if he's sweating or if it's just like water. I can't tell. I like to think it's sweating, and I just find it funny that something made of ice is sweating. So yeah, it costs 0 sun. Pretty useful. You should probably bring it in a lot of the levels. But yeah, that's all I really have to say about it. the last and final plant in the game is the Acid Lemon. The Acid Lemon is a very special plant where, for me, from what I can tell, it only works for the boss, really. It's a 150 cost shooter, and it hits stuff made out of metal, like corrosive, but I don't know if that works with bucket heads. It does give bucket heads a little effect, but I'm not exactly sure, because I don't know the stats or anything. But very funny design. I love how big-eyed he is, but there's a problem with him I want to kind of get later in the cons section of this video. And yeah, that's really what I have to say about Acid Lemon. Yeah, so let's move on to the next section of the video. Now, before we get into the pros and cons of this video, I just wanted to explain the special zombie, the boss, and the 3 zombies that appear from other games that are here. First of all, you have a normal brown coat, cone head, and bucket. Not much has changed. Their exact HP from what I know, they're probably not actually tweaking. Then we have what I like to call the rock, or the dumbos. I'm actually going to call them the dumbos. And the problem is with the dumbos, they are unique. They're like the frost pusher guys, caused by cave, those guys who push the imps. I'm comparing a lot to PvZ too. But anyway, yeah, he insta destroys anything, which can be very annoying because he can get into the base very easily, and he has a lot of health both ways. Both of them have a lot of health. He's an annoying zombie, very funny design. But now I have to move on to our big one, the boss. Now, we have the boss. First of all, let me start with his design and his one bit of dialogue in level 7, I think. First of all, the design. The design is very unique. I love it. It's like a coffin, spider thing. I like the eyes. Very cool design when he has the eyes red and stuff. I like seeing him move. Overall, very good design. But I find it really funny, his dialogue, because I'll show it, but I can't remember. I think it says something like, oh, I'm in the wrong level, and then he goes, I love Taco Bell, 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 I love Taco Bell. And now, I'm not going to explain more about the boss yet, because I will make a boss con section, because there are a couple cons with the boss which I don't like very much. But the boss is split in between 2 phases. And they have 3 movement patterns. Not movement patterns, things they do. First of all, with smoke. The smoke brings in zombies. It spawns zombies. It's your average zombie. Its mouth open and summoning zombies. Then you have the laser attack, which you get after doing some damage to the boss, where he just destroys your plants. Another thing, it can be close range, but for most of the start when he starts doing that, it's right at the back. So if you want your attackers to be right at the front while he does that, it's more worth as a little tip if you're going to play this. But anyway, yeah, apart from that, that's all I've really got to say about the boss. Let's move on to the final section, the pros and cons. Now, here is a section which I feel like I don't want to be too mean in, but I feel like I might be. And I'm very sorry about this to the devs, or to just anyone else who doesn't like negativity. Sorry about that. But this is the con section. This is everything I kind of dislike, or I'm just confused about the game with. And yeah, that's all I really have to say, because let's just get on to the cons part. So, to start with the cons, my biggest con is the little amount of limits. Being honest, that's me just kind of being annoyed because this is a really good fan game, and it just annoys me that there's just so little in it because I want more. And devs, I'm not pressuring you because you're probably not going to watch this video, but please, I hope you work hard, and I kind of hope you do continue this unless others in Rich that kind of got cancelled. So yeah, another con is Acid Lemon. Acid Lemon never really gets explained, and I know I imagine they'll get explained in other updates, but another thing is that how the boss can only get hit by Citrus Lemon and Grape Nade. It's just annoying, can't you just make it a normal boss? And the thing is, Acid Lemon isn't explained on how it works. It's physics against metal. It took me 5 attempts to realise, Oh wait, I can use citrus lemons to kill the boss instead of just placing grape names, which was a bit annoying. No idea what it does to bucket heads. Don't explain this again. I hope or I know that they will probably add an explanation to this. And other than that, there's a couple of things. First of all, the zombie death. No, I know it's a beta. I'm criticising things that hopefully are in when the full game comes out in there. I don't kind of like that the zombies disappear. I've just got a weird feeling all that the clones, like all the buckets don't deteriorate, they just kind of come off. I do hope they add this in an update, where it just kind of shows when they're going to die and like a death animation if they can. That's really all the cons, I would say. Another thing is like, nothing really. Genuinely, this is a very well-designed game. The only thing is how annoying the rock guys are, and maybe I feel like the rock should have a tiny bit less HP, and how Chili Bean doesn't freeze them. It just kind of makes them go, and makes them like go still, which is kind of confusing. But I want to move on to the pros. Now there are a lot of things I love about this game, so you're gonna have to hold on for this one. Now we have the pros. There's a lot of pros. First of all the animations are so sleek and really good looking. Props to the devs and the animators and anyone who worked on this project. Also, I love the Snowpea buff. I love the idea of making Snowpea more of a... I don't know what to say it, classes, but yeah. More things, I love all the classes on. They're also good. I love most of the puns. I just love Chili Bean and Onion Ring. I just find it funny that there's a Chili Bean in PvZ2. It doesn't confuse me since I'm probably going to think of this Chili Bean now in this game instead of the actual Chili Bean in PvZ2, because that thing is like completely missed, or butt cheeks. Yeah. More things about it. I love the idea of the shops. Although there's only one plant that is on sale, which is Pea Shooter, what it does is basically it lowers the cost, which is very useful. Pea Shooter goes to 50, which makes it much more spammable and much more useful for levels. Yeah, that's really a lot I have. I know this is not as big as Cons, but literally, this is an amazing fan game. I think I'm very lucky. I think everyone who's played this is very lucky to have their eyes blessed by this, because this is really fun. Another thing is, I like the difficulty spike. I probably should have added this in the cons bit, but the difficulty spike seems too real. I don't know if it's level 4 or level 5, but they just start spamming zombies after in one of the levels, and it just gets crazy from there, which is fine. I mean, but that's really all I have to say about the pros. There's a lot of pros that I don't know if I'd like to mention, because I don't really know how to mention them, but very cool. Another con, which I just remembered because I'm kind of doing this off the top of my head, is how loud of a damn good lawnmowers are. Those things would make my ears bleed. But if you tell me to play the whole entire Plants vs Zombies 2, I would do it instead of listening to that lawnmower sound for 3 minutes. It's horrible. Please, devs, could just make it a bit quieter and a bit less annoying. That's the only nitpick I have with it, though. I know I'm very nitpicky in cons, but I really do enjoy the game. I know I've said this a lot. I sound like a broken record. I know I am a broken record. But that's really all I have to say about this game. That's I guess we'll go to the conclusion. This is the end of the video. I know, really sad or really happy whether this is bad. I don't know if this is bad. It might be. But the conclusion is just what I want to say to the devs. Please work hard on this. I don't want to stress you out. You'll never watch this. I know you won't. But I'm really hope you can stick to this game and keep it going, because I would love to see where this goes. And you can get this game on Game Gel. If you see this video and you're interested in the game, please play it. It's really wonderful and I would really like it. Another thing is, more funny plants please game. I love it. I really want it. And that's really all I have to say. Please like and subscribe, and this is the end of the video. It's a send off. See you in another video. This is the end of the video. Please like and subscribe. Maybe watch another video. One more thing. Don't die. Please. I hope you're okay. Have a good day. Happy January! Yippee! Yay! I hate January.